In the realm of college football, contracts often speak louder than words. But when Deion Sanders, the new head football coach for Colorado University, inked a deal worth $29.5 million over 5 years, the sports world was left scratching its head. What suddenly made Sanders, a recent HBCU coach, worth such an astronomical sum? Let's dive into the intricacies that make this contract a game-changer. Before we delve into the numbers, it's crucial to understand who Deion Sanders is. Known for his charisma and coaching acumen, Sanders isn't just any coach. He's a brand. His reputation for developing student athletes and his media savvy make him a dual threat in the world of college football. But is that enough to justify his staggering contract? We'll see in a bit. The contract. When Deion Sanders signed on the dotted line to become the head football coach for Colorado University, he didn't just agree to a job. He entered into a multifaceted partnership that goes far beyond the realm of coaching. The contract, which spans 5 years, is a financial behemoth, offering Sanders $29.5 million before any bonuses or incentives are even considered. But what makes this contract truly unique are the intricate details that reveal the university's grand vision for its football program. Sanders' contract is a masterclass in financial engineering. His base salary is a modest $500,000, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. He receives an additional $1.5 million for developing student athletes, a term that encompasses not just athletic training, but also academic support and life skills coaching. This shows that Colorado University is investing in Sanders as a mentor and a leader, not just a tactician on the football field. But the financial ingenuity doesn't stop there. Sanders is also set to receive $1.75 million for media appearances and promotions. This isn't just about Sanders showing up on TV or radio shows. It's about leveraging his star power to elevate the brand of Colorado University football. The university understands the value of having a charismatic and well-known figure as the face of their program, and they're willing to pay top dollar for it. Another fascinating aspect of the contract is its flexibility. After the 3rd season, a window opens for contract renegotiations. Both parties can engage in good faith negotiations over various contract terms, including salary, damages, and termination clauses. But perhaps the most intriguing detail is the allocation for recruiting. Sanders has been given up to $200,000 annually to use a private jet for recruiting purposes. Add to that an assistant salary pool of $5 million, and it's evident that Sanders has the resources to build a formidable team. The bonuses. In the world of sports, bonuses are often the cherry on top of a lucrative contract. But for Deion Sanders, the bonuses outlined in his contract with Colorado University are more like an entire second dessert. The contract is laden with monetary incentives that could significantly boost his earnings, making it one of the most incentive-heavy contracts in college football history. Let's start with the big one. Sanders stands to gain a $450,000 bonus if Colorado is invited to a New Year's Six Bowl game. This is a significant amount, but it pales in comparison to the $750,000 he could earn if the Buffaloes win a national championship. These bonuses are not just financial rewards. They're motivational tools designed to push Sanders and his team to strive for the highest levels of success. But the incentives don't just focus on the end-of-season accolades. Sanders can earn $150,000 for winning 6 games in a season, and an additional $100,000 for each win thereafter. Interestingly, the contract also includes a $150,000 bonus if Sanders is named National Coach of the Year. This particular bonus underscores the university's belief in Sanders' coaching abilities and their expectation that he will elevate the program to national prominence. While on the outside the contract is laden with financial incentives and opportunities for Sanders, it's not without its complexities that extend beyond the football field. The contract delves into even the realm of apparel, requiring Sanders to wear Nike gear. This may seem trivial, but it's a significant point given that Sanders had a previous deal with Under Armour. The switch to Nike is not just a personal change for Sanders. It also impacts his son, Shedeur, who transferred to Colorado with him and also had a deal with Under Armour. This shows the extent to which the contract influences not just Sanders' professional life, but also his personal and family life. As we peel back the layers of this intricate contract, it's clear that both parties are deeply committed to a long-term relationship. But what happens if things don't go as planned? Let's delve into the buyout clauses that come into play if either party decides to part ways. The buyout. If Sanders decides to leave, he would owe the school $15 million in liquidated damages after the first year, decreasing to $10 million after the second season. On the flip side, if Colorado decides to terminate Sanders' contract, they would have to pay him a buyout equal to 75% of his remaining salary obligations. The buyout clause serves as a deterrent for other schools who might be eyeing Sanders, ensuring that he remains at Colorado University for the foreseeable future. It's a bold move, especially considering that Sanders, before joining Colorado, was earning an annual base salary of just $300,000 at Jackson State. His new contract at Colorado represents a 1,500% raise. But why would Colorado invest so much in someone who was recently just an HBCU coach? According to the sources, the University of Colorado Board of Regents approved this contract, indicating a strong belief in Sanders' capabilities. The strategy. Sports Illustrated mentions that a major rebuilding project awaits Sanders and the Buffaloes. The hefty contract ensures that the job he is undertaking is well worth his time. It's a gamble, but one that Colorado University is willing to take, given Sanders' reputation and potential. While some questioned his readiness for such a big leap, others saw it as a groundbreaking move that could change the landscape of college football. The truth is that when Deion Sanders took over as the head coach of Colorado University's football team, he didn't just bring a new playbook. He brought a whole new philosophy. Sanders employs a unique 40-40-20 model for his roster-building strategy, which consists of 40% graduate transfers, 40% transfers, and 20% high school recruits. This approach is unlike anything seen in major college football and has garnered both intrigue and skepticism from the community. Sanders' strategy is not just about winning games. It's about changing the culture of the football program. He's not interested in short-term gains. He's looking at the bigger picture. The strategy is a gamble, but it's a calculated one. Sanders believes that by bringing in a mix of experienced players and fresh talent, he can create a dynamic team capable of taking on any challenge. Will Sanders be the game changer they're banking on, or will this multi-million-dollar gamble fumble? Tell us what you think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing so we can keep bringing more content like this. See you next time.